Hello, witches and wizards around the world, and welcome to Aim for Fame 5, Chaplitz Collectibles and Figurines Funko Pop Hunt, Part 5, aka the final part of the series. Yes, I know, it sucks, but we're gonna end it on a high note like we always do. So, you might have noticed that I said witches and wizards. This is especially for all my Harry Potter fans around the world, and also my fellow Harry Potter fans here in my home country of South Africa. Now, this is actually, now that I'm looking, oh wait, let me just show you that. Almost on. So now that I'm looking down at him, he's actually, if I had to rate like all my favorite Hogwarts professors, he'd be like number 5 or 6 if I had to have a list. But nevertheless, as he so eloquently introduced himself in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets that came out in 2002, it's the one, the only Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class. Played, of course, brilliantly and very comically by the one, the only Kenneth Branagh. So, Mr. Kenneth Branagh, if you see this video, you, sir, I tip my one to you, because nobody else could have played Gilderoy Lockhart so brilliantly than you, Mr. Branagh. You were comically great in that role. Now, let's just do the traditional 360 so you guys can get an idea of what Gilderoy would look like if you took him out of the box. So there you can see Gilderoy's outfit, and of course the cloak flying around, and just look at the detail on the shoes, man. Oh, those shoes are something. If you guys look on the back here, you can see Harry with Scalegro, which is what Madame Pomfrey gives him to grow back his bones after Gilderoy Lockhart accidentally used the spell that made his arm go from this to just hanging with no bones at all, and he thinks it was quite hilarious. And then, of course, there's Hermione with the mirror after she was petrified by seeing the basilisk's reflection in her side mirror. And of course, there's everybody's favorite house elf, Dobby. So yeah, and then just continuing the 360 spin, as you guys can see, there's a lot of detail on Gilderoy's suit. And if you guys look there, you guys can actually see Gilderoy's one somewhere in the back there. And then yeah, back to the front of Gilderoy Lockhart. So let's put Professor Lockhart out of the way and let's get into his story. So, as I said in my intro, nobody could have played Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, better than Kenneth Branagh, guys. I mean, this guy, in my humble opinion, he is easily one of my favorite actors of all time. I mean, I have a lot of favorite actors, and when it comes to comical characters in the Harry Potter film series, I'm not talking about the books, I'm specifically referencing the films now, then nobody can do it better than Gilderoy Lockhart. I mean, especially there's so many moments, guys, where he just proves undoubtedly like that he was the right actor to play Gilderoy Lockhart. I mean, I can name 1 or 2 of my favorite scenes. Skull Nocturne Alley, and ended up in Diagon Alley after Hagrid rescued him, and he goes inside to collect his books from Borgin and Bjerks. And who should be there to sign his latest book but Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class. And then the other favorite scene of mine is when they have their first defense against the dark arts lesson with Professor Lockhart, and he comes down the stairs with his whimsical, comical charm, and he says that famous line that I just used a couple of times throughout the entirety of this video, which is, Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, your new defense against the dark arts teacher. Every time he does that scene where he introduces himself as the new defense against the dark arts teacher, the way he delivers his lines and the way he just, walks down the steps with his swagger and his, okay, I know my hair's not blonde, but his hair just goes like the wavy thing, and then he walks and he just like swings his head like that, and the hair just goes along with him. You know, he may be a fraud to a sense, but you can't deny that he is charismatic, guys. That I will say. You know, Gilderoy Lockhart is definitely one of the lesser known charismatic professors in Hogwarts history. And on that magical note, witches and wizards around the world, from myself, from Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, catch you guys on the next Funko Pop adventure. And I promise you, whenever that happens, just stay tuned to my YouTube channel and my public Instagram channel. You guys will not be disappointed when the next Funko adventure rolls around. So until next time, this is it for Aim for Fame 5, Chaplitz, Collectibles, and Figurines, Funko Pop Hunt, Part 5, Harry the Ring Chaser!
Thank goodness, we hoped you'd only gone one grade too far.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gilderoy Lockhart.
Here he is.
Mum fancies him.
Make way there, please. Let me by, madam. Thank you. Excuse me, little girl. This is for the Daily Prophet.
It can't be Harry Potter.
Harry Potter! Excuse me, madam.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I rate the front page. Ladies and gentlemen, what an extraordinary moment this is. When young Harry stepped into Flourish and Blots this morning to purchase my autobiography, Magical Me, which, incidentally, is currently celebrating its 27th week atop the Daily Prophet bestseller list, he had no idea that he would in fact be leaving with my entire collected works free of charge. Now, ladies, let me introduce you to your new defense against the dark arts teacher. Me, Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5 times winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. But I don't talk about that. I didn't get rid of the band and banshee by smiling at them.